Hello, now let's talk about the area of a triangle. Basically, the formula is like 1/2 times the height, but the perpendicular height, like the proper vertical height, not like this, the actual height, times the base. So for example here, we use this height, not this like length. This is kind of the length, the actual height. So that would be 6 times 8 and then like 1/2. So all of this would be 24 centimeters squared. Don't forget the units. And in this one, same thing, you use this one, not this one, this one. So 12 times 10, 5 times 12, that's 60 centimeters squared. And this one is much more hard. So basically, this is where the hard stuff comes. So we need to get this height. The way we get this height is we take this triangle, like imagine this didn't exist, right? And we have a right angle triangle. We created a right angle triangle and we have this information. We need the opposite. This is the hypotenuse, and we also don't have that adjacent because the 18 is for the whole length. So yeah, so we're gonna use SOHCAHTOA. So we have the opposite, we have the hypotenuse, so we're going to use sine. So sine 30 equals opposite over 16, so we just times it by 16. And we can also not call hypotenuse, we can call it x. And so after doing all this in the calculator, we know that x is equal to 8. And after that, we know that this is 8, so we can do the full on. 8 times 1/2 times 8, which is going to be 4 times 18. 4 times 18 is 72, and let's just check that. 18, yep, centimeters squared. And what we did here is basically our new formula. So look, we had A, and we had B, and we had C, right? We didn't have this. And we used BCI as the thingy, right? But either way, in the area, we do use the base. So what we can do straight away, kind of, is for the area, straight away know the area, we can use the half times the A times the C, the thingy majiggy, because it gives the same result. So this is kind of the formula that we use for that type of questions. So let's say now let's area of ABC is 95, so the actual area. Find AC. So we know that ABC, like this whole thing, is 95. We need to find this length, AC, so we can just put it as X. And so we know 95 equals the actual area, right? And pardon me, as we know from this formula, we don't really need the actual height from like the height here or wherever it would be. It's a very bad sketch. So we are going to use this formula. So it's equal to the 1.5 times A times the B stuff. So we can just put this as A, this as B, this as C. So let's go. 95 equals 0.5 times 6 times x sine bracket 81 is equal to 95. And so we can, like, this is going to be 3. And so we can just straight away put, we can straight away do 3 sine 81 times x is equal to 95. So we can just divide this whole thing by 9, like this by this. And so we will get the answer for x, which is 32.1 centimeters. So yeah. And also, in some questions, you might be asked to find the angle. And what you have to remember is when you have these type of questions, the angle should, like, you use these two, like the ones that are the most closest to it, if it would be open. Like, let's say it was a gate, right? So no, here's the thing. Think of the ones that would be closer to it if it would open like this. You know what I mean? Like a spread in itself. So again, we're given the full area and we're trying to find the obtuse angle. And what it means by obtuse, let's find out. What does obtuse angle mean?
If you mean angumi, can you share more context?
No.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
No,
Oh, anguilla. Checking now.
Angle.
If you mean Andahami,
No.
it's a music streaming app.
No.
Like Spotify.
I mean obtuse angle. So what is an obtuse angle? Hey, what is it?
An obtuse angle is any angle that's more than 90 degrees, but less than 180. Like, imagine opening a book halfway, that wider angle between the covers.
So what does it mean when it says find the obtuse angle of ABC?
Hold on. So, if you're told find the obtuse angle ABC, that means angle at point B is the one you're checking. So you're looking for the angle between lines BA and BC. And you need the obtuse one specifically.
Okay. So I'm just trying to realize why he like took it away. So So basically what he does the same thing but with X, like he tries to make it on its own, right? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Let me ask ChatGPT. While ChatGPT is thinking about that, let's talk about this one. So look, over here we talk about like to find the center of the zero, like O. So this part, the shaded sector with the, I'll calculate the area of shaded region, so this part. And we know that sector area is the area, like the thing given over 360, because that's like the max, not maximum, but like that's the, yeah, maximum angle you cannot get. And so you get the answer for the whole thing, I guess, and then you do it for the triangle only, and then since this is for the whole thing, you then take them away, and this is how you get it. Now ChatGPT gave you an answer. Can you explain in more detail?
Sure. So when you use sine with an angle, say 74 degrees, the sine value is based on the height of that angle in a right triangle. But there's also another angle in the same semicircle that has the exact same sine value. That one is 180 degrees minus 74 degrees, which gives 106 degrees. That's the obtuse angle because it's bigger than 90. So when a question asks for the obtuse angle, we use 180 minus the acute angle.
Okay, kinda, yeah, I understand. Okay, and that's it. Goodbye.